Hello and welcome to the 10th annual Manchester Film Festival, and now we're joined by the cast and crew of Pratfall. Hello everyone, would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Alexandre, I'm the writer-director.
I am Chloé Groussard and I am Joël in Pratfall.
I'm Joshua Burge, actor.
Alex, we'll start with you as the writer-director. Where did the idea for Pratfall come from?
We shot the film in July 2022, but the idea was I had made a short film with Chloe the year before in Paris, and so we were looking for another project to shoot. And she was living in New York at the time, and I had a story idea for two characters in New York. Obviously, one of them was going to be Joël, played by Chloe, and then I also had the character of Eli, and I really wanted to get Joshua Burge in the role, and so that I had this story concept, and we thought it was a good time to make that happen. So that's where it started.
Joshua, what did you think of the character of Eli? Because he's an interesting character. When we first meet him, you don't really know how to take him. He's borderline irritating, is what I think is the polite way of putting it. What did you like about the character?
That. It was great because when I talked to Alex about the character quite a bit, he kind of gave me this feeling, or gave me sort of the freedom to sort of be a tall tale sort of teller. And I love those types of characters that I have in my whole life, whether they're in New York or any city or any small town where they can exaggerate things, and we have a word, blowhard maybe, and so to just lean into that was it's just a blast. It's just say the craziest things you can think of, and Alex to be like, yeah, no, go crazier is even brilliant, so.
Chloe, what do you think your character sees in Eli? Because he's quite horrible to her when they first meet each other, but then she goes on this sort of before trilogy-esque day through Manhattan with him. What do you think attracts him to it?
Well, I think there is a form of fascination, and I would say that Joël is also kind of a weirdo, because who's just around New York with only a small bag coming out of nowhere? So I think she's kind of lost. She just can't find anybody to spend time with, and she ends up seeing this guy again. And I think, yes, this is a sort of fascination, and sometimes fascination is just about, there is someone, you don't know if you like them or dislike them, but you just want to meet them and understand maybe who they are. And I think Joël is all about trying to understand who this human is. And so, yes, I think this is what made her go towards him and ask him to show her New York.
Alex, what do you hope that people who see the film today take away from it?
I just think, I hope, I just love the performances in the film, and I think my main takeaway is just that I hope people appreciate the amazing work by Joshua and Chloe in the film. I think it was electrifying to film this with them, and I think Joshua is extraordinary in the role, and Chloe did such an amazing job. So I think really just the performances and the story and the message about finding that connection. That was something that I was when I wrote it. It was just off the heels of the pandemic, so I think that was something that was on my mind, just finding the longing for connection, and so those are the types of things.
And we'll finish things with the most difficult question of all, and I'm sorry to do this to you. Mm-hmm. What's better, French crepes or American pancakes?
Oh. French crepes.
I must say French crepes, because I was born in the area in France where we actually do the crepes. So obviously this is French crepes.
I'm actually going to Paris and France in general for the first time next week, so I'll have to get back to you on that.
Okay, if you could just send us an email, I'll do another take of me just explaining.
A little foreshadowing, I've heard good things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.